Hi Dalljiet, hi Nikhil, welcome to ETimes.
Hi,
Hey, how are
thank you. How are you?
I am good. Congratulations to you guys, first of all.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Thank you so much.
So, how's Kenya treating you, Dalljiet?
So जब मैं आ रही थी बहुत नर्वस थी, बहुत इमोशनल भी थी ऑब्वियसली, अभी भी हूँ क्योंकि आज फाइनली मेरा घर एक्चुअली आज रैप अप हुआ है और मेरे पेरेंट्स बैंगलोर आज पहुंचे हैं. But the moment I think I entered, there is a sense of warmth this place has, which I have been told by a lot of people जो अफ्रीका में रहते हैं या चाहे वो नायरोबी हो या बाकी भी जो जगह है. But I actually feel a sense of warmth and बहुत ओपरापन नहीं लग रहा है. ऐसा नहीं लग रहा है कि मैं पता नहीं कहाँ पर हूँ, because I'm seeing a lot of Indian faces also.
Yeah.
Right now we saw somebody, I was saying मुझे सिंदूर चाहिए, मिल नहीं रहा, तो he's like, yeah, just ask this lady passing by. So there are a lot of Indians around. So
Yeah.
ठीक है, I'll get there.
Yeah. So अपनापन है आसपास.
हाँ, warmth है जो I think इंडिया में जैसे कि आप लैंड करते हो ना, everybody will say that कि एक warmth है, और I think यहाँ पे same warmth in a very real way मुझे feel हो रही है, so I'm quite relieved about it.
And Nikhil, how's this new life, new chapter with Dalljiet?
Very exciting. Our son Jaydon started school yesterday, so his first day at school.
Yeah.
He's settled in very, very, very happily. He's enjoying school. The teacher was like, you wouldn't think it's his first day here. So look, very excited. I think this is a well-deserved new chapter for the both of us. And it's just going to be an amazingly adventurous, long, loving chapter.
Yeah. And we saw you jamming with your friends at the, I think, Mehndi. It was fun to see.
Oh my
that side.
God, I had no idea. This man, so Ari जो हमारी बेटी है, so she's been rehearsing और मुझे पता था कि she's performing. Like she would to rehearse in lehenga so that she doesn't want to go wrong and she should be sure like उसका leg work correct होना चाहिए लहंगे में. So every time he would take her for the rehearsals and he would look tired, and I remember asking him so many times, why are you tired? He's like, oh, getting her and then picking her up, it's just so much work. And I'm like, chalo theek hai, Not in my wildest dream. So when he came to India, my choreographers Aparna and Abhimanyu met him. Literally, darwaza kholte, he said, I'm not going to do anything. I don't want to dance. Like abruptly just told, like, shut them off. You don't even tell me to dance. So I told him, rehne do. If he's not comfortable dancing, we should not push him. It's fine.
Yeah.
And there this guy was dancing to like this song and doing it so well. And I was like, "You बहुत अच्छा dance करता है."
She's asking about the dance I did with my boys.
With the boys, where?
The same. Remember on stage we got up before?
Yeah.
But they need to know that there's something else that's going to come, which was he dances very well and quite a pleasant surprise. But he enjoyed. He danced a lot.
Yeah, it was fun. A lot of fun. And
a lot of fun.
Obviously, I think you saw it was a very multinational wedding. People from all over the world, and everyone, Latvia, Ukraine, Nigeria, Jamaica, everywhere, London, everyone had an amazing time.
Yeah. And how did Mumbai treat you? How was that 3-4 days that you spent in Mumbai during the wedding?
Fantastic. So a lot of us, I was there for work as well. So prior to the wedding, literally, I came to Mumbai on the late Wednesday night. I was in Pune, Bangalore, etc. for work. Flew in, literally.
Stole me for a day, and my parents were like, "We don't leave our daughters for one day like that." And he's like, "No.
We're going on a pre-moon. Yeah.
We are going to the pre-moon."
Yeah. So Mumbai was a lot of fun. It was the first time for a lot of my friends. It was the first time in India and in Mumbai, and it treated us very well. It's a lot of apart from the pollution, which we didn't really get to see the sun. We thought there were clouds, but there's a lot of pollution. It's a great city. The food seems great. The hustle is great. It's a nice place.
Right. And Dalljiet, whenever we have spoken, एक अनकहा सा अनसमझा सा डर था आपके दिल में ये नई चैप्टर शुरू करने से पहले. Things have settled for you now?
I think डर, like I said,
नर्वसनेस, मैं डर नहीं कहूंगी, नर्वसनेस.
यार एक्चुअली मैं डर भी मना नहीं करूंगी, डर डेफिनेटली है, था, अब तो नहीं है, बिकॉज एक तो एक अलग कंट्री, ऊपर से जहाँ पे आपने अपना करियर बनाया, शुरू किया, 20 सालों से आप एक ही प्रोफेशन में आप एक मुकाम पे पहुंचे हो, वो पीछे छोड़ना, अपना परिवार पीछे छोड़ना, ये बोलने वाली बात है, इट इज नॉट इजी. एंड आई थिंक लिटरली आई थिंक इट रिक्वायर्स अ मैन लाइक हिम to be able to take a plunge like what I did, because you need a man to tell you it's going to be fine. The way he has reassured me, the way he has held my hand, I have been scared. I think I still sometimes become a little nervous. The way he holds my hand and says, don't worry, it's normal to be scared, it's fine, So I think the fact that he keep reassuring, jo reassurances bar aate hain, I think it can get tiring probably, but the way he does it actually has made my I think I've become more at peace with this whole situation, और calmness थोड़ी ज़्यादा है. And हाँ, मतलब अब दूसरी country से अब अपनी bride लेकर आए हैं, तो थोड़ा बहुत tantrum तो झेलेंगे.
And I don't want to make it sound like कि आप लोगों ने कुछ बहुत अलग किया है, but आप दोनों के लिए this is the second time. And you guys have taken your time to find that partner. आप दोनों के लिए I would ask बारी बारी that what was that one thing for you, Nikhil, especially that you were sure that she was the one for you?
I think we spent we spent a night in Dubai walking until about 6 a.m, and we were discussing everything, and obviously we discussed the children a lot, but I think at our age, I'm still very young, I'm 43, very very young. We know what we want, but more importantly we know what we don't want in life. We've learned from our experiences, so it was very easy for us to say, okay, yes, let's do this, and I think Dalljiet put it well once, where she said, this is technically an arranged marriage. Like, we arranged this marriage. Like, yes, we met by fate, destiny, maktoob, which is Arabic.
Yeah.
It's an Arabic Hebrew word, not an Urdu word.
Yeah.
Like we've been seeing. And that's how we met. But then, we technically rearranged this. We said, all right, we're going to do this. It's not like we've known each other for years, so we are still learning about each other every day. Her tantrums, she's not easy, but easy's not fun, and that's something I've said to her. I don't want easy. Easy's not fun.
What's life without challenges?
But exactly, otherwise it'd be boring. So we have a lot of challenges. So
how sweet. Yeah. Please go on.
Yes, I think for us that's one of those things. Like, and look, tomorrow's not promised. We can wait another 2 months, 4 months, 2 years to do this, but who knows what can happen tomorrow. So for us, it was like, yeah, let's do this, and we've done it. We're very happy about it, and we're showing. And I think that's something that we've seen, is that people are taking this as an inspiration. That yes, it's okay. It's okay to try again. It's okay to potentially fail again. Not that we're gonna, but it's okay to do it again. There is a bit of a taboo around it, but we're breaking these taboos and barriers.
Yeah, right. Beautifully said. Yeah, for you, Dalljiet.
I think literally the same thing. Like, when we met, we spoke about the kids and the whole idea of how we want to see our life from here on, and the one thing, like he said, and which is actually something that is so true in every given possible situation today, is I know what I don't want, which is why I think he's saying I'm difficult, or I think he's not easy either, is the fact that after so much learning, like been there, done that, एक गलती हो गई, या आपने कुछ चीजों से कुछ सीखा, या आप आगे बढ़े, फिर आपने कुछ सिचुएशन फेस की, फिर मैंने कोई अपने ट्रबल्ड सिचुएशन में एक सिचुएशन को एक अलग तरीके से हैंडल किया होगा, इन्होंने अलग तरीके से हैंडल किया होगा, बट हमने वो चीजें पार कर करके अब हम एक ऐसे सिचुएशन में आ गए वेयर इन लाइफ वी वांट पीस, more than anything else. I think the moment there is a situation where we feel he agrees with something else, I agree with something else, we choose, like, we agree to disagree. It's okay, you know, because now we don't want to go on the route of I am more right and you are more wrong, or you are more right and vice versa, because it doesn't make sense, because these things are not important. And
it's very
like
small.
you said again, like, we don't know where life is, we don't know how many years more, or whether what life looks like even the moment we get up and go into the car. We don't know that. So I think the reality of life has become so practically right now, like today's abhi is वक्त क्या है, इस वक्त हम दोनों को ऐसा लगता है कि ये बहुत परफेक्ट डिसीजन है. हमारे बच्चे बहुत खुश हैं. जेडन, जैसा इन्होंने कहा, आज दूसरा दिन है जेडन का स्कूल में. He's already going to the school. He's enjoying himself. Today he woke up in the second day of school. Let's go. Like, the excitement is so beautiful. Ari, you know, our daughter, she was like dancing in the hall yesterday and she was singing a song, you know. So this is the reality of today. And I would like to believe, we would like to believe this is going to be our reality every single day of our life. And we both need to work on it. And मुझे बहुत लोगों ने बोला विजयलक्ष्मी कि फिर से कुछ गलत हो गया तो, अगर ये नहीं चला तो तब देख लेंगे यार. जब इतनी सिचुएशन लाइफ में देख ली, ऐसी कोई चीज नहीं है जो ना देखी हो, तो आप डर के तो आप अपनी जिंदगी जी नहीं सकते. You know, like a lot of people said, इतना बड़ा शादी करने की क्या जरूरत थी, ये दिखाने की क्या जरूरत थी. क्यों नहीं? Why will I not celebrate? हर साल आप अपना बर्थडे सेलिब्रेट करते हो ना, हर साल एक ही तो बर्थडे आ रहा है. क्यों करते हो? Because you're celebrating life every year. You lived it, you learned something, you became a better version of yourself. For me, us coming together, the biggest celebration today. And like for me to wear this chuda, or to say मुझे सिंदूर ढूंढना है, कहाँ से लेकर आए, and all of that, these are my celebrations, and I will do it on the top of the mountain, whether anybody likes it or not. And yeah, that is what I think life has come down to today. And I'm okay to make mistakes. Absolutely okay to make mistakes.
And, you know, I think just to add to that, like she keeps saying I'm not Indian. I mean, I am Indian. I speak Gujarati fluently. But you know, yes, okay, you know, for me, like Hindi, you know, I don't understand most. I mean, I understand basics, but unless you speak in Gujarati, and obviously that's something we don't. So we speak in English many times. I'll speak to her in Gujarati and be like, oh wait, she doesn't know what I'm saying, or vice versa. So this is also, you know, two cultures, technically two different cultures coming together. A very kind of Western, very structured kind of culture, and something a bit more go with the flow, Bombay, Bollywood, you know. So there's a lot of these interesting, like, coming together as well, you know. So these are things that, it's exciting. We're learning, and
which is I think which is what makes both of us a very interesting pair, because सिर्फ कल्चर की बात नहीं है कि दो अलग डिफरेंट कल्चर है. एट हार्ट ही इज एज इंडियन एज ही गेट्स, यू नो, लाइक ही अप्रिशिएट्स मी बीइंग कल्चरल, और मैं चाहे दिया कर लूं या यू नो जैसे चूड़ा मैंने पहना तो he really respects all of these traditions and everything. So that is as Indian as he gets, that's for sure. That is something I feel very blessed कि ऐसा नहीं है कि he's detached from the culture because वो बाहर पले बड़े हैं तो what is this या what rubbish, ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं. He not only respects it, he honors it, and I feel like I am accepted for who I am, which is beautiful. At the same time, जो पालन पोषण होता है वो बहुत मैटर करता है, because इन्होंने जो दुनिया देखी है, you know, अगर किसी ने बोला है कि भैया 8 बजे मीटिंग है तो 8:15 के लोग पहुंच जाते हैं, you know, या इनको अगर किसी ने बोल दिया कि ये ऐसे ऐसे होगा तो ये ऐसे ऐसे होगा. From where we come, you know, we improvise. If somebody is stuck in the traffic for an hour and doesn't turn up, I will not be offended on a personal level. He'll take an offense to it. So, वो cultural difference, I think now he is probably learning to be more easygoing. I am learning to be a little more particular. If he says 4 o'clock be in the car, for me, 10 minutes before I'll be ready. It's not a big deal. But even to think like that is what I think we both are adopting from each other and learning. And honestly, at this age, like we keep talking about the age because we are so proud of the fact that we've come to each other's life at this age, because we appreciate more. You know, I think अगर मुझे निक 20 साल पहले मिले होते तो शायद मैं कई चीजें अप्रिशिएट नहीं करती, फॉर ग्रांटेड लेती. आज मैं इनके एक्सपीरियंसेस को मतलब मैटर करता है मुझे, वैल्यू, मोर वैल्यू. That's what he also appreciates when I say something. So it's nice.
Yeah. And this decision of having kids, taking responsibility of his daughter, now they are yours, but when you were in a relationship, getting into a relationship, एक challenge, then marrying a person and then taking the responsibility of family. Nikhil, when you were taking that decision, was there for any second, were you in two minds for any moment that, she'll be leaving her country, her career for some time because she has to settle here, plus Jaydon's responsibility, my daughter will be, getting a new mom. So was there any second thought about it?
Not really. The way I looked at it is, and I was speaking to someone about this, like, at my age, I was not going to end up marrying someone in their 20s or, whatever. The likelihood of me marrying someone with a child or children was very high. So that's something I already knew. And, for me as well, like, look, I'm adopting Jaydon. He's Jaydon Patel. Like, I don't believe in a whole stepson, stepmother thing, etc. He's my son. Just like we have 3 children. We have 2 amazing daughters, and now we have a son. So no, it was it's a blessing, to have a little Spurs fan, playing football with me and whatever. So
how sweet. Cool. For you, how's the bond developing with your daughter? For you,
me, honestly, firstly, I'll say, for me, it was the biggest attractive point when I met Nick was the fact that he was only speaking about his daughters, and this is what they do, this is what they did, this is what they eat, this is where they go. The whole pagalpan that I think I've had and I have as a mother, I'm very possessive, I'm very, like everybody knows, I'm very strong-headed when it comes to Jaydon. To meet somebody that pagal for the kids, that madness that you have, you want to do it right by the kids, you want to do this, you want to do that. I think that is what that was my first level of attraction, I may say, to him. That, as a parent, if you're right, I feel your heart is in the right place, and that kind of qualifies my future in a much happier way instantly. So that was my first way I looked at him. And as a mother, I think the way I am with Jaydon, I think that possessiveness is already there for Ari and Ani. So Ariana stays with us, and I am very fortunate that I have such a beautiful daughter in my life now. She is very well brought up. The way she respects him, the way जैसे हमको बचपन से बताया जाता है कि कोई बड़ा ऐसे बोलता है, ऐसे नहीं बोलते, ऐसे नहीं करते. And that is one thing, like with the difference of culture. वो जिस तरह से Jaydon react करता है इनकी बात पे, same जिस तरह से आरी react करती है, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि कहीं भी पले बड़े हो, वो जो जिसको हम क्या बोल सकते हैं, एक पालन पोषण बोलो या हम संस्कार बोलते हैं, which is the same which Ari has, which makes it so much easy for me, and मुझे वो cultural difference बिल्कुल feel नहीं होता. She calls me the mum, which is very special for me. So she took a while, and when she said it, she gave a speech on our cocktail, and the way she told me how special that word meant to her. It's an additional responsibility. जिस तरह से मैं Jaydon के लिए हर चीज मैंने अपने जितनी हैसियत थी या औकात थी उससे ज्यादा किया, मैं उससे कई गुना ज्यादा अपनी दोनों बच्चियों के लिए भी करना चाहती हूँ. And I really hope that we both make them proud as parents. And I think, that's what connects us basically. So.
Yeah, and you have always craved to live this family life, Dalljiet. हमने जितनी बार भी past में we have had conversations, you have always said कि मुझे वो family life जीना है. तो अब जब वो आप जी रहे हो तो touch wood, वो कैसा एहसास है?
यार पता है ये sense of being complete. I don't mean to say when you're not married you're not complete, or if you don't have a kid you're not complete. No. Everyone to its own. And मेरे लिए, I think I from the time I experienced marriage for the first time, in my head I was always married. Like, because also my parents always lived with me. I've never really stayed alone per se. Like a lot of people end up having that opportunity in a hostel or school or college. I've never had that. So before marriage, I was with someone, my parents, then I got married, then when I got divorced, my parents came in, they were staying with me till today. Literally today, my parents have moved out. I have always lived with family. So family is something which kind of is who I am, which you guys know. And now to actually, to have Jaydon experience that makes me more, I don't know, complete. Like Jaydon has never experienced. You know, वो जब आया तो इतना ज़्यादा पापा 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 वो word इतनी बार बोल रहा था. I knew that he's excited. You know, oh, now I have a sister. Oh, she's my sister. How complete is this? Now we have a family. You know how many times he used that word? So I think Jaydon के लिए ये experience is something that, like it's so worth it. Coming to another continent or figuring out my career from here or any challenge that it may come with, it's all so worth it. Because I see that sense of happiness that child is getting for the first time.
Yeah.
You know? And it's amazing.
Yeah. And have you guys ever discussed her career, Nikhil?
Absolutely. You know, I mean, what I've said to her is that, look, Africa is basically where India was 15, 20 years ago. It's the last frontier on earth. It's, you know, there's so much growth and opportunity here. And that's something that I'm a true believer in growth and support and building. And that's something that I've told her from day one. And yeah, you'll be seeing a lot of amazing things slowly, and there's no rush. You know, She just moved here, told her, take the next 1 or 2 years off. Not that she will, but I said that, you know, take the next 5 years off. I'm okay with that. Just enjoy life together. But yeah, obviously, you know, if there's good roles for her, she'll be picky, I'm sure, with what she chooses. But going forward, great roles back in India, of course, you know, I totally support that.
Yeah. So
I think to be able to, you know, be a part of a career by choice is something which I didn't think I'll be experiencing. Like, though even in my worst times, I've always been very choosy about what I want. People have always said, why are you not picking up more, like, you know, like television or whatever? I have not done that because I needed to know that I'm growing with every project. And with Nick in my life now, I think it'll be so exciting to actually be able to explore that without it being a compulsion or ye to karna chahiye ya ye karna padega, you know. So I think it will be very exciting to see where my career goes now.
Yeah. Has he seen your shows, your work?
Yeah.
Little bits here or there. I've seen some of your some of the short films, etc. To be honest, I don't understand a lot of it, so
I was about to say.
I just look at a pretty face and smile. That's about it.
I've sent him a few scenes and stuff, so he just like looks at it in a fast forward, saying, "Oh, okay, you're crying. Oh, you're laughing." That's all he understands. He doesn't get it, but he has seen me as a writer. I think I've produced a couple of things that he's seen, and again, he understands the gist of it. And like I said, he's just very encouraging. You know, I don't know how good or bad I am as an actor or as a producer or as a writer, but just to have somebody, you know, कई बार आपको वो reassurance चाहिए होता है. कोई आपको ये बोलता है कि यार तुम सही रास्ते पर हो, तुमने ये ना right turn जो मारा है वो correct मारा है, और नहीं right मत लो, left लो. Just to have somebody, I've never had that support system per se. Yeah, having somebody to actually hold your hand and say, don't worry, fall and I'm there. I've never had that. जो मैंने किया है, जितना जोड़ तोड़ किया है, सब अपने gut feeling पे या अपने risk पे किया है. To actually have somebody with knowledge, with that confidence, this I'm experiencing for the first time. For somebody to say, you know what, fly as much as you want, I am there. I have never experienced this. This is my first time. So I think it's going to be great from here. I'm really, really looking forward to it.
And Dalljiet, Nikhil, how was the honeymoon? You know, 3-4 दिन का ही time मिला. You guys didn't have much time in hand. सब कुछ बहुत जल्दी में हुआ, rush में. But I saw videos, pictures. You guys were having ball of a time. जो करना चाहिए honeymoon में. And you got inked also. So tell me something about it.
Yeah, so we went to Bangkok 3 nights.
Yeah.
So we just shopped there. You know, went to a fantastic Michelin star restaurant, great street food, great entertainment, and then after that we flew to Singapore. So one of my best men, he's Singaporean. So after the wedding from New York, he flew to Singapore. So then, you know, he was an amazing host. It's always nice to experience a country with a local.
Yeah.
And I mean, he took us to places in Singapore we would never go to. And yeah, we just had a great time. It was nice to spend, you know, 5 days away from everyone after, you know, the fun, the chaos, everything of the wedding. It was nice to take that time away, come back to Mumbai literally in the evening on a Friday, pick up the kids, 3 a.m., leave for the airport, and here we are. So it's been a whirlwind for sure, and it's going to continue being a whirlwind. That's life.
Yeah. And Dalljiet, for you?
It was honestly the fact that, you know, हमारे Indian weddings में इतना शोरगुल होता है, and obviously we are very lucky to have so many loved ones. For him, people flew from all over the world. My friends flew from everywhere as well. Our family. It was, you know, all the जितनी मतलब हलचल, chaos, सब इतना हमने enjoy किया. But by the end of it, I think, you know, just to look at each other and say, oh, शादी हो गई, and you know, it's like we kept saying, oh, I'm Mrs. Patel, like, you know, and these little things, just to look at each other and say this actually happened, and that happened on the day of, obviously, the first time we flew together, and as a married couple, it was beautiful to sink in this feeling and just to have both of us away from the chaos and people, and then I think those 5 days we had fun. We would just go yahan chalte hain. Everything was very impromptu. There were no plans as such. We just enjoyed being together. And both the places I went for the first time, I've never been to Thailand, I've never been to Singapore, and also it was a surprise. So everybody around me knew where I was going. Everybody till the very end. जब तक हम लोग इमिग्रेशन में नहीं पहुंचे और इनको मेरा पासपोर्ट मुझे देना पड़ा, तब तक मुझे ये नहीं पता था कि मैं कहाँ जा रही हूँ. And I think he's really good at keeping surprises. Now I know that, and it was beautiful. It was magical.
It was also a very, you know, pleasant sight to see that, you know, be it Sanaya, be it Barun, all your friends were there at the wedding, you know. As actors, you guys live a very busy life, but they, you know, specially took out time and they were there at your special day. So how was that feeling to, you know, see all of them together under one roof?
Yeah, it was never a doubt, even a fraction of a doubt, that they won't turn up. See, from whether it's Barun, whether it's Karishma, Sanaya, or Sunaina, or whatever, like my entire, because I've only done acting, so I only have actor friends. But the fact that we, over the years, have become like family, we have stood by each other through thick and thin, exactly the way any friendship actually holds through time, right? And there was no question that they wouldn't be there. And right from taking care of things as a Masi to a Bua, to Barun doing, and Akshay taking care of everything as a brother, चाहे वो you know, मेरी जो चादर के नीचे में मुझे चला वो पकड़ना हो, या decorations को last moment तक check करना हो, Barun and Akshay would go there and check on it, या Sanaya literally last moment हमारे कपड़ों का कुछ crisis हो रहा था, and you know, we were like refasting in the end. Exactly how I would expect them to be with me at this point of my life, which is the best time of my life. And the way we, through thick and thin, we've been together. So there was no way in hell that they wouldn't have been there. So I picturized it exactly the way it should have been, and it was. So yeah, I think I'm just lucky to have amazing set of friends. So, really experienced that.
Yeah. As I asked earlier that, you know, you guys must have discussed about your career, but going forward, you know, Dalljiet, you are already in talks for few web series. So when you plan to come here back to Mumbai, have you already discussed कि ये करना है मेरे absence में, you have to take care of both the kids, school and everything?
Yeah, because I travel a lot for work as well.
Yeah.
So I'm traveling every other week, basically. So we have discussed that, but, you know, we have a great support system around us as well. So, you know, we'll figure it out. That's not
That,
a
honestly,
big
even I'm
problem.
not worried
Manageable.
about it. He knows the way my career works. I can't do television anymore. I can't be doing like 25 days a month, obviously. But doing web shows is something I'm really excited about. In fact, 2 of my web shows are releasing this year. I have a film releasing this year as well. And I'm really excited about that. And the projects that I'm talking about, of course, they will be traveling. There will be times he will be taking care of things when I'm gone, and he will be going on a very, very more regular basis than I would ever go. And of course, as husband, wife, or as a family, we've got kids, the responsibility will be shared and taken care of. And we both, I think, believe in the fact that if not now, when do we grow? Of course, this is the time I need to give him the wings to fly, and he should do the best that he can at this stage of his life, and vice versa. I expect the same thing, and that's how it is, I think, for the best.
Yeah. And your wedding has given an inspiration to a lot of people, as Nikhil has already said in one of the answers. The comments that I see on your posts are very encouraging, very lovely messages, people supporting and having faith in a relationship, in marriage, in love. That's a good thing to see in a scenario where, love is decided over left and right swipe these days. To find love and partner at this age and, going the conventional way, old school way, you guys have found each other. So what do you have to say about that?
Take 2. What do you have to say?
I think I answered it earlier, but look, whether you're a widow, widower, divorced, just go for it. Try it. There's absolutely no harm. I think, a post Dalljiet put up last week about Umeed. I think that says it very well. So, you shouldn't be scared. Like, tomorrow is not promised. Like, just go for it. Just absolutely go for it.
The take 2 एक ऐसी चीज है ना, which I tell a lot of people. I said that in a lot of my interviews, and I'll say that again and again for people to understand take 2 why glitch कर जाती है. You will understand that more than anything else. कभी ट्रॉली गड़बड़ हो गई, कभी लाइट फ्लिकर हो गया, कभी एक्टर ने गड़बड़ कर दी. A lot of things happen. But जब take 2 हो रहा होता है, जिस पे भी गड़बड़ की होती है ना, वो अपने कंधे पे रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी थोड़ी ज्यादा रखता है. अगर फंबल मारा होता तो एक्टर थोड़ा और प्रिपेयर्ड होता है. अगर ट्रॉली वाले ने गड़बड़ की होती है तो वो और अच्छे से साफ कर रहा होता है कि इस बार खराब ना हो. And I think that is what it is in life. It's okay to go wrong. It's human to go wrong. Take 1 में नहीं हुआ तो take 2 में responsibility को add करके just go for it. And don't be scared of making mistakes. Like people keep asking, गड़बड़ होगी तो गड़बड़ हो जाएगी तो देखेंगे यार, उसके बाद फिर देख लेंगे, उसके बाद फिर संभाल लेंगे, कोई बात नहीं. बट क्योंकि गड़बड़ हो जाएगी तो आप चलना थोड़ी ना रुक जाओगे, जीना थोड़ी ना छोड़ दोगे. And that is what I think both of us completely believe in. And yeah, take 2 is something that we truly, truly want to tell everybody there. You make a mistake once, it's okay. कोई भी जानबूझ के नहीं mistake करता. So go for it, take your chances, and give it a shot to your life.
Yeah. So yes, thank you. Thanks a lot, guys, for taking out time and talking to us. Any message to all the fans who are showering love on you?
Just, I think lots of thank you is all I can think of, because honestly, like I said, through so much that I've seen in my life, one thing that's been a constant is the love, the support, the respect that I've got throughout, and it really means a lot. And I've understood as an actor, especially because hum apne life ko, we actually are there, for them to, be a part of everything that we do, good and bad. And I've had so much strength from their presence in my life that I just want to thank them. And I really wish that, if anything, take 2 inspires people, and may people become more brave to take chances in life. And yeah.
Nikhil, you? Yeah, just want to add to that. I mean, Dalljiet's friends have been, friends as well. But, fans have been absolutely amazing to me as well. The love they've been giving me, beautiful messages, etc. So, thank you to everyone for that as well. And she's in good hands. I'm getting a lot of those take care of her messages. So don't worry, she's in great hands.
Does that bother you? Creates pressure? Extra
Not
pressure?
at all. Pressure is a privilege. Pressure is a privilege. And I I love it. So, not at all. It's a great thing to have her.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you so much, Dalljiet. Thank you so much, Nikhil, for taking out time and talking to us.
Appreciate it.
All the best for your new life, new chapter, take
Thank
2. And lots of love from my side.
Thank you, Vijalakshmi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank
Take
you
care.
so much.